Paul, we're delighted to have you back at the club 12 years on from your first spell. How does it feel for yourself to be back?
Yeah, you know, the club were respectful but perseverant in their approach, and they were very keen from the start for me to come on board and kind of return to where it all started. And you know, on a personal note, it's fantastic to do that full loop, and you know, obviously given the career that I had at Crusaders, but to come back to where it all started and hopefully see out the career here, it's a very, very special thing for me personally.
You'd obviously taken the decision at the end of last season that your intention was to retire. That's obviously must have changed in recent times. You know, what's the sort of thinking behind continuing your career for another season?
Yeah, look, it's something that you can only experience as time goes by. You know, it's obviously having had such a long career in the Irish League, and you maybe weigh up your options and think, look, I've reached a point where I've achieved what I wanted to achieve, and maybe time to focus a wee bit more on the family. With having 4 kids and you spend the summer with 4 kids an awful lot, you suddenly change your thoughts on that. But you know, it's something that you just sort of have to go through and weigh up your options of how you feel, and if you're able to give another year, and you know, a club like Carrick are really keen to bring you on board and show you what they're hoping to achieve, it's fitting for me to come on board with that philosophy and that view to achieve what they hope to achieve, and hopefully play quite a nice wee part in that.
Yeah, I'm sure you're not here to make up the numbers by any means. You know, you want to come here and play and make a big contribution. You know, what are you sort of hoping to achieve, be it personally or collectively as a team in your time here again?
Yeah, look, personally, the main thing is just contribute as much as physically possible to the team, not just on the pitch but off the pitch. If there's young talent coming through, the boys train with the reserve team as well, a lot of under-20s in that, and it's great to see that integration there. So it'll be a nice wee role to play, maybe as a wee bit more of a senior figure, but the main thing is just to try and help the club the best I can throughout this season, and I know what the club expect, and that falls in line with my expectations on a personal note. So we'll let the wee bit of talk and see if it pans out that way, but hopefully it does.
The club's obviously been on a sort of upwards trajectory in recent years. You know, I'm sure you'll be hoping that'll continue, but you know, you're probably well placed, you know, having left 12 years ago, to reflect and see, you know, where the club was then and where it is now. You know, how would you see that in terms of, you know, the character you're in today?
Yeah, like the club's had a fantastic progression there in the last sort of 3 or 4 years in particular. They've gone from obviously getting out of the Championship to really stamping authority in the Irish League top flight, and we all know what the next step is without having to tell people. I think it's a natural, fluent progression there, and their aspirations are my aspirations, and the way the club's going, it's great to be a part of that for the forthcoming season.
Paul, you're very welcome back, and thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you.